Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video was incredibly sporadic because I didn't plan it properly and I had a couple of accidents and problems along the way. Hopefully it's still interesting, so let's get into the video. As you may have noticed, I never actually said what this video is going to be about. That's because I had two subjects. I originally started, as you can see, with this kind of drawing of my OC Lily. This was originally going to be the third part of that video, but I had a huge, gigantic fail while filming and also while editing. Because first of all, film the video, like I've done many times before actually, wrong way round, and I didn't have the patience to try and fix it, and so much work to try and fix it, get it to work. So I just cut out the parts that I filmed wrong, so it's going to be jumping from thing to thing. Another second problem, I did not like how this was going. Like, I liked it here. I was like, oh, I really like this dress, it's going really well, it's going to be amazing. And then I tried to draw the face, and it looked hideous, and I'm not even sure if I have footage of it looking hideous, but at one point it looked hideous and I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with it anymore. So I was like, well, I need a video, so I painted over the entire thing with black and went on to a new idea. But for now, talking about this, I really like how the watercolour effects came out in the dress, though I will definitely be using them again. Like, it doesn't look so pretty, like the dress colours, and like all the different blending and all that. Apart from that, the rest of it feels very weird and flat and kind of out of proportion and shape-wise. I also realised I don't actually enjoy drawing Lily anymore. I used to love drawing her, she was my favourite character, but like, I haven't drawn her in a while, and every time I have drawn her in the recent years, I haven't really liked to enjoy doing it or enjoyed the outcome. So I feel like my focus has to shift somewhere else and like maybe try different things. Like, I seem to really enjoy doing landscapes and like paintings of galaxy and other like water related things, but not so much characters anymore. I feel like while I still enjoy drawing people sometimes, I feel like this particular character, art wise, I don't really want to draw anymore. I might draw them again in the future sometime, but for now I think I'm going to retire Lily. As much as it breaks my heart, I used to love this character, but like I feel like I don't want to draw her anymore. And I think I probably won't be drawing very many more characters for the time being, because I think I'm kind of fed up with doing that. And like, even with the things, sorry, I'm looking through my sketchbook right now, and things I've actually enjoyed doing and things I haven't enjoyed doing, the ones I've enjoyed doing are definitely more the other drawings, and the ones I've enjoyed doing less are the ones I've had to do characters or things like that. Though, on that note, I will still be doing my drawing icons videos because I enjoy doing those. I feel like drawing an actual person is very different from drawing an original character. When you actually have a photo and you're like drawing them and you're changing it so it's like kind of more characterized for me. I feel like that's very different from creating your own original character. And I'm showing you different angles of this. But so I will still be doing the icons videos because I still find them fun, but I will no longer be doing these kind of original character videos, or maybe not as often, just because I don't enjoy doing them as much. But I really did enjoy when I finally gave up on doing this entire OC thing, Lily here, and I was like, I hate how this looks, I'm going to move on. The thing I did when I moved on, so happy. It gave me a lot of joy, and I feel like that's what I want to do more with my art, is do things that I enjoy rather than doing things that actually look nice. though I do feel like my other drawings, the ones that aren't characters, look better a lot of the time than my characters, just because I feel like if you enjoy something more, you're going to put more work and effort into it, and it's going to turn out better. Rather than if you not enjoying what you're doing, you kind of just want to get it finished, sort of, and or you don't want to work on it anymore, and you're fed up, and you're not like you don't get the same enjoyment, and then you also it doesn't look as good, even if it maybe in your eyes or just maybe in general. Well, here's what I decide to paint over the entire thing with black. This is my favorite part. This is just like spreading over and hiding all my mistakes. I've got a new black canvas. I really like painting over black. There are some downsides. Sorry, I've gone completely off topic. Here's where there's a jump cut because I filmed this part of the footage is upside down or sideways or something. But I love painting over black. There are some inconveniences though, which is where the colours don't show up very easily. Everything seems a little bit dark and gloomy, I guess. And also the white doesn't, it's not the easiest to get the white there. But, overall, it's so much fun. And I'm great at staying a topic because I can't even remember what I was talking about before I started talking about the black. I generally prefer to paint over white canvases just because colour tends to pop out a lot more. But I have done a few paintings on black recently, and I've liked how they turn out. Another problem with black is if you close your sketchbook and it's not quite dry yet, you get black everywhere. And I just realised that has happened to one of my favourite paintings in this sketchbook, which is kind of sad. Obviously, I'm talking about acrylic specifically here. With watercolour, kind of hard to paint on black because it's kind of, it's not quite opaque, it's kind of more translucent. And also the black turns out more grey a lot of the time, which is weird. Anyway, I decided to draw a galaxy, paint a galaxy. Because I painted the black because I was just really frustrated. And then I was like, oh, I could do a galaxy kind of thing. So I posted a picture and I showed some of my friends, and one of my friends is very supportive of the idea of a galaxy. So I went with it. So this is a few days later, and I'm just kind of like trying to add in some colors, like trying to make it look all galaxy-like, because I've never actually done this before. So I'm just kind of like trying to make it look galaxy-like. Hopefully it looks a bit better than it does right now on screen. In person it looks a bit better when it's finished. But right now on screen it doesn't look great, and I was starting to get a little bit frustrated again. Like, my nose is not working. But eventually it does start to work. And I've been talking for like way too long. So to try and make it look a bit more galaxy-like and star-like and kind of floaty and all that, I decided to try and add some more white, try and blend it out, so I'm using the acrylic a little bit more like a watercolour, because that makes it more blendy, more nice. Also, I realised that I start off the video really high and like happy, not high in that way, but like, like have happy, nice, cheery voice, and then my voice goes a little like downwards and it kind of sounds like I'm really, really sad about something. And I kind of just sound like I'm droning on and on. And most YouTubers you hear, they're always talking about this kind of like high, happy voice. And I always seem to be kind of groaning and it kind of sounds weird on audio. Also, is it just me? But your voice in real life sounds kind of like okay. And then you hear it on like a recorded audio or something, you're like, I sound terrible. That always happens to me. Here I'm trying to add more white because I'm just like adding more pink, making it look brighter, sort of in the middle, and then let it like go a bit duller on the outside and make it like fluffy again. And I just realised how much you cannot see my hand movements, and I did this every single week. Move my hands around, and then like, yeah. And one of my friends commented on this, like, oh, it's so funny that you don't realise you're moving your hand, no one can see your hand movements. I do my hand movements whether people can see them or not, apparently. Like, all these things I'm doing, and no one can see, and the only thing you can hear is when I annoyingly hit something on my desk or my chair, and everything starts crashing around me, and I have to stop recording because there's a lot of noise. I'm really clumsy. But anyway, I started adding in little stars and like more little details, which was very fun. My favourite part of the project, whenever I'm doing the sky, is putting the stars in. It's so fun. Get a little paintbrush and go doop, this little star, and then also you get like an old toothbrush that's clean, or like any old paintbrush. You can hit the handle off your hand while the paint is really wet. It's the funnest thing to do ever. You're just like, again, you can't see me, but you can see me on video soon. But here I am just adding in like the bigger stars, the more important ones, and later on I decide I'm not putting all of them in this way, because while it's fun at first, it would take so long to put in every individual star in. So you put the most important ones, the brighter ones there. With your little paintbrush. This is my favourite paintbrush ever. I got it somewhere, and ever since I've got it, I don't think I've taken it off my desk. But yeah, the splattering effect, so fun. Yeah, one of my favourites. If you enjoyed this video, sorry, really bad transition. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye!